Hey guys, welcome back to the Friday Quick Tip. I am your host, Joel Barnes, and this is episode number 5. The mission statement for the Friday Quick Tip is to be short in length, quick in time, to be helpful, and add value to you. The goal is to help you end your week better than it started, and how is by giving you the quick tips about work and life, and it's the little things that make the big difference. The title for this week is Read the Power of Positive Thoughts, and there are some cool things that we'll discuss in just a minute. But before we do, the short tip for this week is do it now. Start now. Hey guys, man, don't delay. Just get after it. Start now, and you'll feel so much better, I promise. All right, without any further ado, let's get into today's quick tip. Read the power of positive thoughts. Man, read. Read anything, read everything, read all the time. Just read. The wise sharpen the wise. And there is a statement from the little book called the Bible. It says, as iron sharpens iron, so a friend sharpens a friend. Proverbs 27:17. And I think that's fantastic because your friend down the street who's reading a book that you haven't read yet will take some ideas and be able to help you out in certain situations that the book talks about, and or vice versa. A spouse can help you out in the same way, and just learning from each other is really cool because that's how you grow. If you don't always have time to read books, there are alternate options. You can choose audiobooks, and my wife and I find this to be the most beneficial for us. We like listening to audiobooks. We listen to audiobooks all the time. It's easier for us to be able to get a book and listen to it versus picking up the book and sitting down and reading it, because we've got 3 kids. There's always a lot going on, and we don't always have time to ourselves to be able to just get entrenched into a book. So finding an audiobook to listen to, sticking to our AirPods, and just walking around taking care of other tasks, it really helps out. It really plays a part in our daily life. And or doing your job, man, just working through, listening to a book, you can still find value in listening to the book and take care of your tasks that you can. There are top audiobooks out there such as Audible, Google Play Books, LibriVox, Libby, Oodles, Kobo, Kindle for Android. So a lot of good options out there. You can also listen to podcasts. Podcasts are fantastic. Find topics that you like to listen to and learn from them. There are plenty of them out there, and plenty of them with good information that you can learn from. My wife and I actually made a video about 2 specific free book apps that we found with our local library. Our library has these 2 apps that you can just rent or borrow any of the books that they have available. And there are some ebooks, you can get movies and or CDs. So they have a multitude of options with these apps. And you can check out that video by checking out our channel, the Family of 5 Quick Tips. And the video is actually called Free Audiobooks and How to Get Audiobooks for Free. The 2 book apps that I'm talking about are Hoopla and Overdrive. Now, again, you have to have your library card from your local library. They have to be registered with Hoopla and or Overdrive. But Hoopla, in my opinion, I use the most. It has an array of books, audiobooks that I like to listen to. And I have found that they have most of the popular books that you want to listen to and read. But if they don't, then there's, of course, another app called Overdrive. And I think my wife uses this one more. But the downside of that is the popular books, there are waiting lists in order to download that audiobook, and you do have a time frame which you can use that audiobook, but they're both fantastic. Again, they're free. The more you read, the more you grow, and the better you are at your job, the better you are in your home life, your physical and mental state, and it will start to shape more aspects of your life that you wouldn't even imagine. And it really takes a hold. Some book recommendations that I have. The first one is The Instant Millionaire by Mark Fisher. In this book, the author tells a fantastic story about a young poor man seeking wealth, and he finds an experienced millionaire to help give him the tools to start his journey and become wealthy. And along the way, you find some really unique things that he talks about in order to implement that in your own life. And the book uses the power of repetition and saying out loud the positive words that will make an impact in your life. It's a quick read, and it's an impactful story, and it's worth the time to read it. Another book that I recommend is Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy. Talks about do it now. Knock the biggest things off your task list first. Tackle the big ticket items first so that the other items on your list are easier to come by and are more willing for you to complete. So make sure that you take care of the big ticket items, able to get to the small items, and you'll be able to get more accomplished. And you can also read positive quotes from people around the office, looking at the posters that they post up or on the whiteboards that they like to put up positive quotes. And then also you can look on social media for a lot of positive quotes. I look at Instagram a lot whenever I'm trying to find some good information, but I make sure that they align appropriately. And what I mean by that is be aware of the intent of the positive quotes, because they might not actually use positive words. They might use negative words, in which case that would be a negative impact. And here's an example of a quote that I found to be negative instead of using the positive light. Overthinking ruins you. It ruins the situation. It twists things around, makes you worry, and makes everything worse than it actually is. That makes me think a lot of negative thoughts, and I really want to think positively. The intent there was to challenge you to think positively. However, the adverse seems to be taking hold. So look for the inspiring quotes and positive words of encouragement instead of the negative ones, because there's a lot of them out there. And the positive ones are kind of hard to find, but again, they will impact your life in a positive way. There are two quotes that I have for this week, and they both come from the book, The Instant Millionaire by Mark Fisher. One of them is from the Bible, and it's "Be still and know that I am God," Psalms 46:10. And the second is "Every day, in every way, I am getting better and better" by Emil Q. And this is, again, from the Instant Millionaire book. All right, guys, that wraps it up for the Friday Quick Tip. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more from the Friday Quick Tip, click subscribe, and I hope you do, because I really enjoy you guys. And you can hit that bell to get notified of the newest videos that come out on Fridays. And you can also send me any quick tip ideas that you might have, and you can send it to my email at joelbarnes@fridayquicktip@gmail.com. And I'll add it to the list of topics, and maybe we can talk about it. What's coming up on the 9th is document your achievements. On the 16th, track your work week. And on the 23rd of April, desktop sticky notes. Again, all these are simple things that could make a big difference and a big impact in your work week. So guys, that's it for the Friday Quick Tip. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you next week. Bye.